All right, Shalom. Of course, want to start off by giving all praise to Yahweh of Hashem Yahushai for this truth. But I just wanted to give a little commentary, man. Because yesterday we did a stream, and one of the usuals joined, right? This character Mike, which we deal with him sometimes because he's not very disrespectful, right? So we let him join and have a conversation with us every once in a while. But yesterday he brought along his father as well, which they were, as I said, very polite. But they brought up a couple things I wanted to, give a couple faults on, for lack of better words, man. As they were on there saying that, of course, one of them was on there talking about that he doesn't believe that the Most High gave more than 10 commandments. It's like, so of course he completely put her, to the side, what the scriptures say, just to go along with, what he wanted to say. All right, because it's very clear, man, when you read the scriptures, that there's more than, 10 commandments that you got to follow, man. Okay, that's very clear when you read the scriptures, all right, that there are more, commandments that you got to follow. As I said, man, if guys can't get it, then you can't get it. Right? If you can't get it, then you can't get it. But it's just, it was very clear, and that's why if you go to the Apocrypha, it says that, many people have deceived themselves by their own vain thoughts and opinions. Right? So that's a vain opinion, man. To believe that the Lord, isn't going to kill you if you, don't follow the other commandments. It's basically what the brother was saying. Is that he said that, well, some of them might still exist, but I don't believe that the Most High will, kill anybody, for not following, which is just, where the hell are you getting that from? Right, where the hell are you pulling that from? Because that's not in the scriptures. Or that's not in the Bible. Where does it say that at? Right, where does it say that, the Lord isn't going to, kill you if you don't follow the commandments? That's not in there. Okay, that's not in the scriptures. It doesn't say that. Scriptures speak about following it, as good as you can, man. Now we know that we can't fully, follow the laws, because there was a point in there where they asked us, it's like, would you guys follow the the laws 100% today? Do you guys follow all 613? And the answer to that is no. Bear with me for a second. The answer to that is no. But nobody can follow the laws 100% perfectly today, man. Or you can't do it. Or you can't perfectly follow the commandments today. You can't do it, especially over here in Babylon, man. Or you can't fully follow these commandments today. You can try. All right, and that's what we tell people. Try to follow as many as you can. But of course, there's going to be some that we just can't. I'll give it one good example, man. I always give this one, but the scriptures speak about, if you find your woman, right, dealing with another man, according to the Bible, that's a sin unto death, man. All right, but if you were to come home from work and find your wife in bed with another man in this society, man, and you take the life from him, you'll find your ass on the electric chair, man. Okay, for murder. Okay, but that's not correct according to the scriptures. All right, the scriptures say if a woman lays with another man, that's not her husband, right? If she's married to a man, she sleeps with another man that's not her husband, that's a sin unto death, man. And that's not what ETT is saying. That's what the Bible says. All right, that's what the scriptures say. So as I said, man, that's one example. You can't fully follow the law, today in this society. You can't do it. And that's why we're under grace. Okay, because you can't fully follow these laws today. It just can't be done. You can't do it. Right? Now, that doesn't mean that you don't try to. Of course you're going to try to. Okay, and if you're not, well, then you're, in a bad, situation, man. Right? Because you're supposed to be following the laws to the best of your ability. Okay, and then mine have got to be on there like, well, where does it say to follow to the best of your ability? It's like, well, wait a second. You agree that you can't fully follow all the laws today. So would you agree that you're trying to follow them to the best of your ability in the circumstances you're in? I would think that he would say yes. You know what I'm saying? So, So at the end of the day, it just, it boggles the mind, how some guys just can't comprehend that. You know what I'm saying? It's, it just shows you the mind state that people are in, man. Okay, and especially dealing with the whole new covenant thing. Got tried and refined talking about that they're living in the new covenant today. How the hell y'all living in the new covenant today if it says that that no man shall teach his neighbor about the Lord, man? But y'all are coming on our stream teaching us about the Lord. So wait a second. So how could we be in the new covenant then? And I'm referring to what is that? Hebrews the 8th chapter and Jeremiah the 31st chapter, starting from verse 31 on down. All right, we're talking about the new covenant. So clearly, going by that, we're not in the new covenant, man. Okay, and we constantly inside joke. Shout out to anybody who knows that Spaz Boys comedy. Right, but we're constantly, going over these topics, time after time after time again, man. Okay, because guys just never learn. All right, so you constantly have to, go over the same thing. But hey, that's just what you got to do, man. That's just that's just what comes with, being a teacher, right? Because all of us here, which not all of us, I won't say, because some men, are just there to believe and be saved, right? Not everybody's lot is to, be a teacher. Not everybody's law is the same thing, and that's if you go to, what is that? 1 Corinthians the 12th chapter, it talks about that. Right, not every man has the same lot in this thing. Okay, not every man has the same, amount of faith as well, and that's a whole nother topic, man. Right, but the scriptures say that, the faith, the size of a mustard seed, can be enough to ensure you salvation. Okay, so even if you have a little bit of faith, man, that's better than nothing. Okay, so, that's a whole nother topic, man. Okay, because a lot of guys out here, man, they just came into this thing, just for entertainment on the weekends. That's what a lot of guys came into this, this truth for. It's just for entertainment, right? You're just trying to get, entertainment by watching these videos, and I can attest to that, because all you got to do is go on to these, I'll say, Sakari videos, and you'll notice that the videos that they're getting, 100,000, 200,000, 50,000 views are the videos that they're on the streets debating with people, right? Those are the videos that get a lot of views. But yet the ones that don't get a lot of views are the bear with me a second, are the ones that they're going deep into a particular topic, right? It doesn't involve any type of debate back and forth. Okay, because the word debate just means one person's idea against another person's idea, and then they provide evidence to support their belief, and they, can reason together. That's what the word means. All right, and that's in the scriptures. The scriptures speak about, that thou shalt debate thy cause. Right, that's what the scriptures say. So that goes into another thing, because somebody got on me recently and said, well, why do you guys always have debates? It's like, well, wait a second, but the Bible says to debate thy cause. Right, so having debates is a good thing to do. Why? Because it builds our faith in what we believe, and it sharpens our sword, meaning our knowledge when it comes to the scriptures. Because then you can see, the different approaches that people might try to come at you to disprove your doctrine. So you know how to counter for when someone brings it up next time, if that makes sense. Okay, so having debates is a good thing. It doesn't mean you're supposed to do it all the time, of course, but it definitely is a good thing to do. Okay, just like dealing with these Christians, man. You ask Christians certain questions about the about the scriptures, and they won't be able to tell you. Right? Like, I'll give an example. They'll say that Christ did away with the law. You ask them, okay, well, when and how did Christ do away with the law? They don't know. Right? They're just saying that. You know what I'm saying? So, certain things like that, it's just, it speaks for itself, man. Okay, that, certain guys, no matter how many times you dialogue with them, they're never going to be able to digest it. And that's cool, right? Because this isn't for everybody to understand. And that's a whole nother thing, man, because this isn't for everybody. Okay, this thing of ours, as Elder Apostle Gabar coins it, Now, this is not for everybody to understand, man. Okay, this is only for, a handful of people. Okay, and that's just what it is at the end of the day, man. All right, and of course that's a hard saying, for lack of a better word. That's a hard saying, man. All right, that this truth is not for everybody. All right, and that's where a lot of guys get confused, man. All right, a lot of guys, when they come into this thing, they want to share this news with, with their family and, everyone. But, you can't always do that. Okay, because this isn't for everybody. Mostly, and even Christ can be used as an example. If you go to, Luke the 2nd chapter, his mother came to him, and they found him teaching in the temple, and they came to him, was like, oh, well, why have you, left us and, taught here? It's like, why do you do that? And then he said, hey, look, I have to be about, my Father's business, right? He has to go and do the will of the Most High. Right, so his mother tried to, ask him and persuade him to not do that and see what he's up to. But he decided, hey, look, I have to put you guys to the side and I got to go do this. And that's in the Bible. It speaks about how, what is that? If you go to Luke the 14th chapter, Matthew the 10th chapter, it speaks about how, that you got to, put aside your, your family, when you come into this thing, man. Right, and that's not an easy thing, of course, but, that's just what it is. Right, that's, a path of difficulty that's set before us, man. As I said, and it's not easy, right? It definitely isn't easy. This wasn't supposed to be easy, right? But that's just what it is, man. Okay, you just have to, endure through all that. That's why the scriptures speak about, he who endures until the end, the same as he that will be saved, man. Okay, that's what it says, right? He who endures till the end, the same will be saved. Right, that's what the Bible says. Oh, and that cuts these guys like mind of God talking about, oh, well, the elect, we're not going to have to go through the great tribulation. What the hell is this guy talking about? Bible says, Matthew 24, that there's going to be a great tribulation, but for the elect's sake, those days they will be short. So wait a second, how the hell is the elect not going to go through the great tribulation if it says that for their sakes, the days are going to be short? All right, so that's a cut. That's a cut. So anyway, I think I'll call that the video there. I just wanted to give a couple of thoughts on that. Now, I didn't want to ramble on, into all these other topics, but I just wanted to, just to name a couple of them, man, that were on my mind. But anyway, end off with saying, shalom.